object-oriented course, we were asked to create a program that represents a shopping system. Therefore, before starting, we should understand the requirements. The web user should be able to log into his account before doing any transactions. The system will then identify whether it's an existing user, new user, administrator, or a customer. A customer will be able to register by providing the following details: the customer ID, the customer name, the password, address, email ID, and phone number. Any customer should then be able to view all of the products on sale. Each product will contain the product ID, product name, price. The customer will then purchase a product from the list provided by providing the product ID and the respective quantity. All of these selected items will then be added to the online shopping cart. The shopping cart will have the following details: the card ID, the list of selected items, and the respective quantity. The shopping cart will also display the total price. When the customer decides to check out, an order is created and then displayed to the customer. The order will have the following details: the order number, customer ID, cart ID, order date, credit card number, and then the credit card expiry date. The order will also include all the customer details along with the list of products bought and the total price. It's important to understand that the file manager will be managing both the web user's text file and the product's text file. Only the administrator will be able to add new products to the products.txt file, and then the list of products should be displayed in a sorted list. All of the input should be tested using try and accept clause, and the output screen should be well formatted. This is done, we can start by creating the UML diagram. We're going to have a main web user class, which will be the parent class to both the admin and the customer. The admin will then be able to add one to many products or delete it. The customer will also be able to have one shopping cart, which they'll be able to add one to many products. Once this is finished, he will be able to get an order. A file manager will be able to manage the web user and the product classes. When creating the UML diagrams, we can start by creating the Python classes. The web user in this case would be the parent class to both the customer and the admin. As we can see, the web user has a username, password, and an index which will contain the location of it in the web user txt file. As for the admin class, we can clearly see that it has an inheritance from the web user. Therefore, it would only have the admin ID and the name ID. It would also have the get information function, which would be able to print out the admin ID and the name ID. As for the customer class, you can see that it also has the web user attributes along with the ID, name, address, email ID, and mobile number. It also has a get customer details and print customer details, which are specific to its location in the web user text file. As for the products class, we can see that it contains the product ID, product name, price, and quantity as attributes. It has no function since the file manager is responsible for managing the products.txt file. As for the shopping cart, it has the following attributes: the cart ID, list of products, quantities and names, the quantity of products, total price, and items in cart. It also has the functions get ID, get total price, get quantity in products, and listing products bought. For the order class, it has the following attributes: order number, date, credit card number, and expiry date. It also has the get order number function, get order date, get credit card number, credit card expiry date, add the credit card, and display the order. Finally, the file manager is responsible for managing the products.txt file and the web user.txt file. As you can see here, we have a login function which allows the user to enter a username and a password, and it would identify whether it's an admin or a customer. If it's an admin, it will allow them to add or delete products. If it's a customer, it would allow them to log in the products they want to add to the shopping cart, and then view the total price and input their credit card details, and finally see their order. Secondly, we can see that we have a sign up function. This would allow users, especially new customers, to enter their ID, name, address, email ID, and phone number, and then continue on with the process of adding to their shopping cart, viewing their order, and the total price. We also have the Get Products function. This function reads the product's details from the product's TXT file and presents them in a sorted list based on the price of the product. We also have a function which is called Manage Products. This also reads the products from the TXT file and then allows the user to add it to the shopping cart. Once they add the item, they're able to choose the amount of each item, and it will calculate the total price and present it to the user. For the admin specifically, there is a function that would add products by the admin by specifying the ID, name, price, and the quantity. And there is also a removing the items from the shopping cart, specifying the product ID. And by this, we would have completed coding the program, and I'm going to keep you with a few tests of this code.